very good evening to you. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to Sports Tonight. This is the Monday night edition of the show. It's good to be back with you on the show. And tonight, we will try to make it worth your while. We will try to put in as much as we can to make Sports Tonight, your company as we wrap up today. My name is Toyin Bitoye. Let me start off the show tonight on a very sober note. We'll start off the show tonight by talking about what happened yesterday to Shooting Stars Sports Club of Ibadan. Central defender Joseph Izu, that's his name. Very sad story, and he lost his life. And there have been different stories, different versions as to what really happened to him. And on the program tonight, as we start off, we do not want to dwell on which version is the correct one, or interrogate or try to investigate which one is correct, which one is not correct. What we want to do on the program tonight is just to talk about this young lad and honor him, and of course pray that God will give his family the fortitude to bear the loss. Joseph Izu has been with 3SC now for about 3 seasons, joined from Bayelsa United. He's also played at Unisem Rovers. But the sad story is that Izu was killed yesterday. Well, the only thing we can be sure about is that he was shot and he died from gunshot wounds. He didn't make it out of the hospital when he was rushed there after he was shot. The circumstances surrounding how he died are still very sketchy. We don't have the details. But there's been, words, messages of condolence from the Nigerian Football Federation, from 3SC, that's his club, Shooting Stars Sports Club of Ibadan, to his family. And what is touching about all of this is that the father of Izu, Joseph Izu, Mr. Ruben Izu, described his son as the breadwinner of the family. The pillar on which the family is standing. And sadly now that this guy has been cut short in his prime, very unripe age of 24, the pillar of that family, according to the father, is gone. And we can only pray that God will help them, give them the fortitude to bear the loss, and comfort the father, comfort Izu's friends, his colleagues, at 3SC, and generally those who are playing football in the Nigeria Professional Football League. All right, so that's how we start off the show tonight, just to honor the fallen defender of 3SC of Ibadan. I remember the last time I saw 3SC play a game in the Nigeria Professional Football League season was just about a few weeks ago when they hosted Rangers in Ibadan. They won the game by 2-1. Izu was a late substitute in that game, and they gave everything to ensure that 3SC won that game, and by extension helping 3SC to survive the drop. All right, may the soul of Joseph Izu rest in perfect peace. All right, we'll move on from there and take you very quickly to the United States of America. This is also a tragic one. We feel and empathize with the family of Olympiad Tyson Gay, who also, under very tragic circumstances, similar to what happened to Joseph Izu, maybe, lost his daughter, Trinity Gay, who we are told was also a fast-rising star, athlete, and really rising. And unfortunately, that's the girl with Tyson Gay. His daughter is no more. So sad, and you cannot imagine what Tyson Gay is going through at this moment. Pretty Trinity Gay, shot dead. Those circumstances are really tragic, and what can we say? The whole world is in mourning mood, and we pray that all of these tragedies will be very, very far away from all of us. All right? Let's come back to Africa. Let's take you very quickly to South Africa now, and this is also to pray for former Bafana captain Neil Tovey, who also is the technical director of the South African Football Association, SAFA. Neil Tovey was exercising, warming up just doing some exercise routines when he had a heart attack. And we're told that he's making very slight improvement. And the football family in South Africa have asked everybody to pray for Neil Tovey to come out of the heart attack and be able to continue what he loves to do. Remember, just a few days ago, we had a similar story about a Cameroonian strongman, former captain of the Indomitable Lions, Rigobert Song, who is recuperating in France. We pray that Neil Tovey will make it out of that heart attack and be able to do what he loves to do, which is to teach football. Football gave him wealth, gave him fortune, made a name for him, and we pray that he will be able to make it out of what he's going through at the moment and stay strong, not just for South African football, for African football as a whole. All right, so on those counts, we start off the show tonight, very sober indeed, and that's how we want to start off the show tonight. Sports Tonight will continue. There's a lot to talk about on the show. Join us again.
Channels 24 app means you'll never be out of touch with the news. Stay up to date with local and foreign stories wherever you are. Get breaking news alerts. And don't forget to join our social media platforms. Watch the news live and play videos that matter to you. Channels 24 app, the news at your fingertips.
All right, thank you for staying with us. Let's move on very quickly now to the rest of the show. Before I introduce to you my partners for this first part of Sports Tonight, let me just quickly take you to England, to the Anfield. There's a massive game going on tonight in the English Premier League. It's top of the table. Well, not yet, really, not really top of the table clash because both teams are not at the top at the moment, but it's always heavyweight clash. Two of the most successful clubs in the English Premier League are grinding it out, and at the moment, as you see right there on your screen, it's still goalless at the Anfield. Liverpool against Manchester United. Of course, as we go on Sports Tonight, first half already played, the game already resumed. The second half, we have 49 minutes of football already played, and it's still Liverpool 0, Manchester United 0. We'll continue to update you with the result from this game as we go on Sports Tonight. But let's tell you how you can be a part of what we're doing on Sports Tonight this Monday by means of feedback, because we want you to get involved with us. We want you to interact with us. We want you to share your thoughts with us. You can take advantage of what you see right there on your screen to talk to us, react to the issues that we've talked about already, and let us know exactly what you feel. Your opinion could just be the turning point as we look for ways of moving our football, moving our sports forward in Nigeria. So take advantage of Facebook, Twitter, those handles on your screen to give us your opinion to the issues as we discuss them on Sports Tonight this Monday. Let me also tell you that you can watch us on our website, www.channelstv.com. You can also see us on youtube.com/channelsweb. You can also view us on your iPad, your iPhone, your BlackBerry. You can connect to your home for the news by clicking on m.channelstv.com. You could download the Channels app for Android, iOS, Windows from their respective stores, and makes you really close to us, keeps Channels at your fingertips 24/7. You are able to track all that we're doing real time, and of course enjoy our package. Not just the sports is a bit of the package. You can get the entire package if you download the Channels app and enjoy all that we have for you on the show. All right, let me quickly now introduce my partners. They're going to be with me for most of the show. Let me start from Toby Adepoju. Toby is in morning mood, of course, as a Shooting Star supporter. He's had very close contacts with Joseph Izu. And of course, Onye Wichiwachuku is also with us on Sports Tonight. Onye is the news editor of Sporting Life, one of our best-selling sports dailies in Nigeria. Guys, welcome to Sports Tonight.
Yeah, it is my pleasure, Toyin. Good to be here. But I mean, not really a good day for Shooting Stars fans, the family, and everyone. I mean, for Izu family, really a sad story. I mean, Izu a very committed player, you know, a very rugged, energetic player who served Shooting Stars very well. I could recall when Shooting Stars got relegated, you know, Izu was part of that squad. They ensured that Shooting Stars get promotion back to the Premier League.
He stayed with the club.
You know, and stayed with the club and played 2 more seasons after they gained promotion. I mean, massive player. He scored an important goal last season against Nassau United. One of those key victories that ensured that Shooting Stars survived this season also. I mean, like I said earlier, he's one player, if you criticize him and you meet him in the next game, he will smile at you and said, you want to improve every day, want to play good football, and want to serve the club very well. You know, really sad story. We just hope his family will find the heart, you know, to bear this great loss.
Oh yeah, at 24, interestingly, his jersey number at 3SC was 24. Caught short at 24. This is tragic, and expectedly, there's been reactions from the Nigerian Football Federation. President Amaju Pinnick has sent his words. Football personalities have sent their words. Messages are coming in from within and outside of Nigeria. Just now, we got a message from Chief Taiwo Ogunjobi, the Osun State Football Association, and Prime FC of Osogbo. They've sent in their words. The sport writers in Ibadan eulogized Izu, have also sent in their words, and reactions have been coming in from everywhere, but it's tragic. We don't really understand the circumstances surrounding his death, but the fact of the case is that this guy's life has been cut short, and it's really something that we should worry about.
Absolutely tragic to him, you know, and it's going to be even more tragic if we don't get to the root of the matter. You know, the problem in this part of the clan is that, yes, you just said Tyson Gale lost the daughter, and if you've been following events, the security agents
have picked up 3 people.
They are getting closer, and more often than not, they will get to the root of the matter. But what happens here is that this young man's life has been cut short in his prime, the breadwinner. His father is already crying for justice. But the big question is that, will justice ever, you know, be gotten for this young man who was caught in his prime? That is the big question. And that's why things like this keeps on happening in our country. Because impunity, you kill somebody, and nothing is done about it.
The story about how he was killed,
I agree with you. The fact is that
it's not really very clear at the moment.
The fact is that he was shot, but let us know who shot him, under which circumstance, so that it can be prevented. Future occurrences will be prevented, so that even the players themselves, you know, we now know. We begin to be cautious about their movements when they travel. You cannot stop a player from going to his village. I just went to my village. You cannot stop people from going to their village. You can't stop people from traveling to any part of the country. You know, but when, you know, things are situated in a right perspective, then, you know, people will begin to take precaution. How was this young man shot? Who shot him? Under what circumstance? We are hearing a lot of stories, but let us get to the root of the matter. That is my own opinion to him. Let us get to the root of it. More often than not, we don't get to the root of. And you know, you hear such things as you know, is the will of God, blah blah blah, and we gloss over it, and these things happen because this guy is a Shooting Stars player, is a footballer. How many people actually die in situation?
It's something that should be an eye opener for all of us. Izu case is in public glare because he's a Shooting Stars player. How many of such would have happened and have been swept under the carpet?
If you read through a version of the story, a friend of his actually says some other people died.
Terrible.
All right, that's really worrying. But what can we do? What can we say? From this side, we can only pray and wish his family that God will give them the fortitude to bear the loss, and pray that these kind of tragedies do not happen around us anymore. It's time for us to go on our first break on Sports Tonight. When we return from the break, we will take some time to look at issues around our sports in Nigeria. Join us again.